What up, cuz? Shabbat shalom. It's Friday night. I just got in from work a few minutes ago. It was a good night at the restaurant. I was working on a private party, so me and two other ladies, we shared this group of 36 people, and it was pretty chill and easy. And then the rest of the restaurant was nice and calm until every single person in the world decided to come in at the same time, and then it just popped off and was insane. So everybody was like crazy, and we were trying to help everybody, and our party was under control. And then there was another like huge party in like there's like this whole other like back section that doubles as like a dining room or a venue for like private events. And so there's like this huge wedding party back there that lasted like all night. It was like chaos. So yes, fun times, fun night with the crew. Yeah, nothing too crazy that I can remember. We were bussing the tables, like dinner dishes, to like prepare for their dessert course to arrive. And I was trying to like stack up some things that were like, we were trying to like rearrange in stacks so that they wouldn't fall and like drop everywhere, like all the silverware plates. And I reached I flew too high to the sun, or flew too close to the sun and dropped the mac everywhere. And it made this like huge commotion because it was in cast iron skillets, like little ones. And everybody turned around and it was a big disturbance, and everybody clapped. And I was like, yes, thank you, thank you. But yes, otherwise, hardly any, just mortification or anything like that today. So nothing too terrible. Not like that time like I was like super sweaty on the patio and like went to like move my hair out of my face and like scratched a zit off and then started bleeding out at the table. I was just like trying to hide my face. I couldn't get away. No, nothing has been that bad since. That was during Mother's Day, I remember. Okay, so we're here for our extended reading. Enough of my horror stories. And I was really feeling, I've been like going crazy because we're having little hints of fall. So this time of year I like to use the Halloween Oracle a lot, and it was calling me. And so usually I wait until October and like I use nothing but that Oracle, but I just had to today. And I'm glad I did because I really feel like the message nailed it. So I was only going to pull one card. 3 came out together, and I was going to supplement with tarot cards, but these 3 were a complete message. So I just didn't want to pull too much. So first we got Werewolf, followed by Eternal Love, followed by Apple. Okay, so let's unpack. So I feel like right now, and I will say this before we dive in, the written blog for this, I'm not sure if I'm going to remember to cover all the points, so you can read that in the description. I think it was kind of well written today too, if I don't mind tooting my own horn. But yeah, I really like the way it came out. And there may be some other things that I miss over. So if you're curious, you can look and find that down in the description. Oh, and while I'm at it, follow my channel. Like this video, comment, share, subscribe. Please turn on notifications. Any action that you take on my videos or my channel or for any content creator, it makes a huge difference. It really broadens the reach of people that the videos are exposed to. So every little bit helps. You can make a difference just by watching this video and clicking a button. Changing lives, people, changing lives. Okay, so Werewolf. We are in this transformation, right? And whether we liked it or not, it has taken hold of us. We have come through it. It has been painful. It has been nightmarish. It has been grisly. It has torn us apart. We may have ruined some of our favorite flannel shirts in the process, but now we're here and we have transformed. And now there's this part of us that is like this growing power within, and it's feeling electric, and we're feeling this charge of energy and this like surge of confidence and clarity, and our instincts are sharper, and we're just like aware, of we're very present right now. And I just feel like there's a part of us that just wants to run wild, and our heart kind of wants to like let loose and throw away all its inhibitions and cares. And I think that that's kind of like, it's good, like kind of harness that energy right now, that sort of like crazy wild backbone that's like putting you in touch with your instincts, right? This sort of surge of energy is sort of like cutting around your uncertainty, because it's getting you in touch with those pure animal instincts. And the transformation that you've come through, it's like we haven't broken in the new shoes of our new life and our new selves yet. So we're really relying on instinct right now to relearn who we're becoming, right? We're learning as we go, but it's almost like we're relearning how to be us again in this new life. So that is very good. And then I feel like the soul and the heart are calling us towards, a version of our life and ourselves that's not, it's not one that's been cultivated by polite society. It's not one that is dependent upon others' approval or expectations, right? This is wild and untamed. This is untamed territory. We also got this eternal love card, and this message talked about the kind of love that transcends time, space, death, the physical, the material. When all else dies away, when all else turns to dust and ash, it's the true eternal love that remains. And I think that that's coupled with this card. It's like, okay, allow this transformation to happen and then settle in and figure out, okay, like, how do you feel now? Everything old that has died away, let it go, right? Don't hold on. But the love that remains, that's what's of value, right? And so hopefully there is, everything that is true and eternal is made from love, right? God, the source of all that is. Pure beingness, that is pure love incarnate, and it is a tendency of being and expanding and blossoming into life. So whatever is left as far as your goals, the relationships that you value, that you care for, the routines, the things that in your life, things that you maintain and upkeep. Maybe you've let some things go that weren't really, bringing you a lot of value in your life anymore. So whatever is left, just know that there's something real and sustaining about that, and it's of true value, which is in alignment with the fact that, like, the North Node has been in Taurus. And so it's really been turning our attention this whole year towards really building our life and surrounding ourselves with the things and the people and the circumstances and the experience that are going to have long-term durability and lasting value, right? And so the message for the apple is risk and reward. And so it asks us to have the courage to take the risk in order to get the reward. So I feel like there is some transformation has occurred. I feel like the tides of change are in the air and the wheels of fortune are turning. And there is this electricity right now that I can feel. I've been talking about it. Manifestations are like pushing up against the physical, right? They're wanting to come through. And I feel that opportunity is right around the corner. A windfall is right around the corner. Growth spurt and expansion is around the corner. Remember, we're talking about, do you feel pressure right now? That's because it's the growing pains. A growth spurt is coming. Windfall, and I even think that love, like romantic love, could be nearby. If you are already in a partnership, it could be that you and your partner are able to overcome you know, or get past a plateau or go deeper or whatever. But if you're not in a relationship, I feel like new love could present itself soon. Either that or a situation that survived the transformation is going to have a rebirth. And whatever it is, we're going to have to open our hearts and allow love in order to be able to attract the opportunity. If we're shut down and trying to protect ourselves for when we know it's safe to come out, love will never come and find us, right? Fortune favors the bold. So be willing to risk opening your heart for the reward of having something that is true and deep and sustaining, right? That will pass the tests of time. Okay, guys, so feeling electric, feeling like running wild into the electric night over here. We are wild, we are unbridled, we are werewolf. We have transformed, we are feeling frisky, and we are ready to sort of let loose, right? No inhibitions. Be free, all right? Your life, because of not holding yourself back, is going to have a surge of passion and love, because you're going to be exciting to even yourself, right? It doesn't even need another person to be in the situation, because when you've been holding yourself back because you've been timid or you've been trying to behave or like, you know, do what's approved of, or, you know, be the goody or whatever. And when you finally let your hair down, yeah, it's a pretty good time. And so you will have a surge of excitement and exhilaration in your life. Now, don't go off the rails, y'all. Don't go like, what is that, Girls Gone Wild, okay? Like, remember, we've been trying to get our lives together, so don't throw it off the rails. But you know what I mean, like within reason, right? We're all adults here. We can gauge this. Sorry, we don't need to be too crazy. And yeah, take the risk. Open your heart to love. Open your heart to new experience. Open your heart to excitement and being enthusiastic and being comfortable with the uncertainty, because that's where surprise comes from, right? It'd be pretty boring if we could expect everything around every corner. So yes, you guys, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like very much the werewolf lately. It's been very prevalent in, I don't know, a bunch of my themes. Okay, you guys, I am going to have some nice dinner. I'm gonna eat a steak, and I've got some salad and some mac and cheese. That's what I'm gonna do. And I go to bed and have a good night's rest. And I hope you do the same. All right, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow for, Saturday night sermon, secret Saturday night sermon after midnight. All right, ciao.